Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making a mango peach ham pie. Now, what inspired me to do this? I was looking at a review. I think the place is called Jollibee. They was pretty much raving how good that pie was. So I said, I can make this pretty much at home. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do here. So behind right there is pretty much frozen mangoes. I started to get the fresh ones, but it's too messy. When you cut it up and there, it's too messy. So I said, nah, I'm just stick to the frozen. Now here is salted butter. I'm just gonna use probably like a teaspoon. But if you have regular butter, not the salted, use like a pinch of salt as well. But I have salted butter. Right there, I have my can of peaches. Now, I didn't want to get the fresh for that one because it's not as sweet as the can was, and I'm gonna use a little bit of the syrup. Also have sugar to make it a little bit more sweetened. Right there, it's my pie crust. Now, if you want to make it, go right ahead. As far as me, yeah, I'm not gonna do all that. So yeah, the pie crust you can pretty much find it in the frozen section. Also, I have ground cinnamon, but I'm not gonna use that. Now that inside there is pretty much one beaten egg with a little bit of water to make like an egg wash. And like I said before, I'm not gonna use that ground cinnamon. I was gonna use it, but yeah, I don't think the regular pies from Jollibee have ground cinnamon, so I didn't use it. So yeah, let's go over to the stove. So in the pan, I pretty much have it on medium high, and I have like my teaspoon of butter, and I'm pretty much just gonna wait till that get frothy. Okay, so now since it's pretty much frothy, I'm gonna add in my mangoes. Now I didn't add that whole bag because I don't think I only made like three hand pies. However, if you want to make more, you can go ahead and add a little bit more. Oh yeah, and that bag was so frozen. Oh my goodness, it was so hard just to take some chunks off. I had to keep banging it, but yeah, I got some out. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to wait till those get like a little like not caramelized, but cook down. So cook the frozenness out of it. And yeah, it took like a few minutes, really. Pretty much it turned into brown butter too. If you don't know about brown butter, it pretty much turns your butter a little bit brown. And yeah, but it smelled good. It ain't, ain't like it really changed anything or anything. But yeah. And then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so now I done added a little bit in of the peaches as well. I held back some of the juice, not all, but some of the juice, and I put just a little bit in there as well. Like I said, I'm only making like three hand pies, but if you're making like a real big pie, you probably could use more or all. But yeah, I didn't use all of that. But yeah, and also too, you see how it's made into like big chunks. I should have cut them a little bit more smaller. But yeah, just wait till that pretty much get some of that butter as well, and you're pretty much done. And I'll show you the next step. Also, too, you see how it looks? Now that is good enough. It's not too much juice or anything. Now, for those who might have a little bit more juice than they want to, they can make a cornstarch slurry. And that's with water and a little bit of cornstarch. Or with those peaches, if you have some more juice left over, you can add that to your cornstarch and mix it together, and then pour it inside the pan, and it makes it thicker. But I didn't need that. But yeah, here is the pie crust. It comes with two of them. However, I'm just gonna use one. So yeah, this is pretty much how it looks. Now I'm about to take a plate to pretty much measure it. If you want to use a cup, you can. But the cup is like pretty much if you want to make smaller pies. But yeah, if you want like a good size like mine, then go ahead and use a plate like this. Now, as you see, I have that close to the end, and some people might use a knife to pretty much cut around it. However, if you've seen another one of my videos a while ago, yeah, I'm not really good with cutting with the knife like that. So yeah, I'm about to use my hand to like cut around the edges. But it's up to you if you want to use your hand, if you want to use a knife, if you want to use a spoon, go right ahead. Okay, see how good I look? So yeah, with the excess, we're just gonna put that to the side for right now. But yeah, it's pretty much gonna look like a disc. Now you wanna put the filling to one side of it. Like if you're making like an omelet or something like that, you wanna put it to one side so you can fold it over with the other side that's not don't have food in it. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And also too, you don't want to like pack it with too much because it will come busting out the seams. No, for like come busting out. Now I probably should, like I said, made it smaller because it was a little. It wasn't difficult, but when I try to flip it over, as you will see, it just some of the juices like on the side and yeah, but everything still came out okay. Now I'm just gonna fold it over with my hand for right now, and then I'm gonna seal it in with a fork. But as you see right now with my hand, I'm just folding it down a little bit on the side. Well, on the whole thing, I'm folding it down with my hand. Okay, now I'm pressing it down with the fork on the corners, as you can see right here, and that's just sealing it up. So, like I said, I'm gonna make like two hand pots. It's gonna be off camera, and also too, I'm gonna put a slit at the top, as you will see. And that's pretty much to let it vent. So when it's in the oven, it can pretty much go ahead and like breathe. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Just make it easier for it to like ventilate. However, some people might want to fry it. Now I did want to fry it. However, even though it's not as healthy, but yeah, I'm just trying to be somewhat a little bit healthy. You see how some people get like I'm gonna just say a Big Mac or a burger or something. They try to get a Diet Coke. Yeah, I don't probably get a Diet Coke, but if I eat something like that, I'll drink some water and like balance it off. So yeah, it can be all unhealthy. So yeah, as you see right here, this little slit. Now with the egg, now it's better to brush it on if you have like a brush. However, some people might not have a brush. In this case, I don't have one. So yeah, I tried to use a fork and it wasn't working. So yeah, I'm gonna switch to a spoon. It's a little bit better, but it's better if you had a brush. But it still work. And the egg wash, it pretty much will make it brown. When it's in the oven, it will make it brown. Also too, off camera you didn't see, but I did sprinkle some sugar on top of it in order for like the crust to be sugary, it's a little sweet, but I didn't put too much on it. Now I have that on 350 cooking in the oven for about 30 minutes, but it could be lesser just to depend on when it browns. And this is how it looks. Yeah, I know it don't look real pretty. Yeah. And also too, with one of them, it kind of like ripped open a little. All right, here I'm gonna taste. Yeah, it don't cool down a little bit, so I'm about to taste it. Now, of course, I got a little sugar. You see, well, you didn't see me, but I put a little sugar on top of it. So yeah, I'm gonna eat the one that's already like busting out the seams. That's the one that's already like broke up a little bit. Here goes. Bear me too, cause my tooth. I eat like certain foods, like cold or even if it's hot, it bothers my tooth. I know some people like say, she's trying to stall because she don't like. I'm about to get to it. Calm down. I'm taking a little piece, another little bite. Now the inside filling, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It could be a little bit sweeter. I didn't want to overdo it sweet. It already had sugar in the syrup. But since that frozen mangoes, they don't have no sweetness to it, so I should have put a little bit more sugar. Now, also for the crust, even though I sprinkled sugar on it, I don't know, maybe I should have sprinkled more sugar, or either I didn't want it to have cinnamon, even though cinnamon would have given more flavor, but I didn't want to be about cinnamon because I don't think with the other pies that they sell, they'll believe. I don't have one here where I'm at, but I seen a review about it and it was really good. And I don't recall them saying there was cinnamon in it, so I didn't want to. I wanted to refrain. You did see me take the sugar out, the cinnamon out. I didn't use it, so it does need more sugar or something. I think more sugar. Not bad. That's not great either. I'll put more sugar or something in it. Probably with the filling, add like some vanilla extract or do something to make it more sweeter. I guess I didn't want to overdo it. As far as the salt, it's of the salted butter. It's a nice balance. Because of the sugar, I mean not sugars, desserts. Put a little piece bit of salt to like balance it. A lot of my recipes, I don't think I ever put salt in
dessert, even though you're supposed to until today. So I said, let me try today. So I'm just gonna rate it right now. But of course, when I perfect it, of course, it's gonna be better. Now, I'm not biased because I did it. I like the show. It's not really a show, but it's kind of like a show I be seeing on here. It's a good show, but it's like a couple of contestants, and then they'll rate everybody's food. But also, it's like they have a dish also that other people gotta try, but it's like they'll try to low rate the other people in order for them just to win. I don't like that. Now, when actually another part of it, they started blindfolding the people, and they pretty much tasted their own food, and a lot of them was like downplaying their food and who made this, and this don't taste so good. But I be wanting to tell some people, that's your mess you made. That's your food that was so called so good, and yeah, that's your food. So I think they need to do all the shows like that. See, another person, they actually congratulate the other person. I don't know who made this dish, but it's better than mine. I like people like that. Commit when somebody else is doing it up too. So with that being said, I'm gonna admit this dish is okay. Out of 10 being the best, I would give it a 5. And that's because it's not sweet enough. It's the sweet one. It's not sweet enough. If it's a dessert, it gotta be sweet. Now it's good if you're like a low sweet diet. It need more sugar. I still have sugar. Let me just try to rub it on. Cause like with me, some certain foods. Okay, when I get my food, whether it's at a restaurant or if somebody made it, I want it to already be salted flavored. So when I taste it, it's like, I don't want to be bland. And then, you gotta put salt in it. And then we put salt in it. It's like, it tastes good now. But the salt should already been in there, according to me. Now I know some people like at restaurants, they got like a food allergy or something like that. So they'll give you like salt and pepper and different things to put on your food afterwards. I don't got no allergy with food. The only allergy I got is food that's nasty. Please salt in the food. Please put sugar on that food before you bring it to me. Food gotta be flavored and salted, sugared up before I get it. So I'm gonna just get it to 5 for right now. Maybe next time, maybe next time. So that's pretty much all I had to say today. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel and learn how to keep it real too. When it's regarding something you made and you want to. That's another thing. I'm going off on a tangent. It's another. I like to watch recipe shows. It's another show, but I guess since the COVID, like they used to have judges that taste their food. But I guess since this Corona thing happened, it's like they be in like the privacy of their own home and make their food. And I guess the judges be online to see them, so they see them preparing it. But of course, they don't know how it tastes. But the people who made it, they taste their food and describe it how it tastes to the judges. I am the way your son don't need a. Don't you think the person who made the food is going to describe it being good, being perfect, being tasting so good? It can be tasting like trash. But don't you think they're going to say that? It's like, oh yeah, this good, this food good because you made it. I'm not that person. And I think I know, like I said, I know it's Corona and all that stuff, but y'all got to find a better way or something. Let me go before I start talking to y'all again, y'all. When she share, don't make sure you subscribe to my channel. And one more. I'm just joking. Y'all have a blessed day.